Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Zola. I'm a Pilates instructor, a dancer, and a new mom. Now, I'm only 4 months postpartum, so I'm going on a journey just like you are. Today we'll be doing a Pilates workout that focuses on the abdominals and the booty, our favorite. Let's get started. Start with your feet down on the mat, knees are bent. The feet are about hip distance apart. There's a little bit of separation between the legs. Lightly touch the backs of the thighs, sit up tall, going into your half roll back. So starting with the pelvis, curl the tailbone under and start to round back only until the arms are just about straight. Good, and from here, bring it forward. Think of the forehead diving towards the knees. Sitting up tall at the top, and again, curl the tailbone under and round it back. Keep the touch light behind the thighs and roll it back up. Sit up tall. Feel the engagement in the abdominals as you curl the tailbone under and round it halfway back. And dive it forward. Last time, round it back. This time we're going to stay back. If you can, let go of the thighs and reach the arms forward. Open the arms out to the side and close. Good, and open and close. Try to keep the feet heavy down on your mat. Keep that curl of the tailbone. Feeling the abdominals shake. Mine are definitely shaking. My abdominals are still very weak because I'm only 4 months postpartum. Good, 3 more. 3 and 2. One more time. We open and close. You can grab onto those thighs, dive the head forward towards the knees. Sit up tall. Now another variation of that. We curl the tailbone under and hold it back. Reach the arms forward again. This time we lift the arms up to the ceiling and down. So we lift and the abdominals shake and we lower the arms. Good. Breathe. Keep the shoulders down the back. Keep the feet heavy and make sure your thighs aren't opening out to the side. And close. Let's do 3 more. Lift up and down. 2 more. Lift and lower. 1 more time. Lift the arms. Lower the arms and place the hands behind the thighs again. Dive the forehead towards the knees as you come back up and sit up tall. Whew. Let's roll ourselves all the way down onto the mat. I'm going to scooch forward a little bit here. Good. Take the arms down by the sides. Let's bring the legs to a tabletop position. I'm going to squeeze the inner thighs together nice and tight so my ankles, my knees, and my inner thighs are touching. Lift the chest off of the mat, so think curling chin to chest and hovering the arms off of the floor. From here, going into marching, tap the toes down just on one leg and bring it back up to tabletop. Switch sides. Tap the toes down and lift back up to tabletop. Squeeze the inner thighs at the top. Other side comes down and lift. Breathe. Exhale and inhale. 4 more times. Keep that chest lifted nice and high. Readjust if you need to. Every once in a while I have to think. Lift up a little bit higher. 1 more time each side. And last one, lower and lift. Good, rest the head, pull the knees into the chest. And if you want to take a little neck stretch, feel free. I like to look from side to side. Give my neck a little bit of a break. Good, bring those legs back to tabletop and lift the chest again. Going into the 100, pumping the arms up and down like you're splashing water. Make sure you're looking down at your belly button. Inhale for 5 pumps and exhale for 5 pumps. Keep it going. Feel the shoulder blades gliding down the back of the body. If you're feeling strong, straighten the legs straight up to the ceiling. Keep those inner thighs squeezing together. And then start to lower your legs to your point of control. Don't let the pelvis move. My legs aren't going to go very low. And exhale. Bend the knees, rest the head, stretch the neck if needed. Let's do the roll up. So lengthen your legs long on your mat, nice and straight. I'm gonna scooch back a little bit. Bring the legs all the way together so the inner thighs are squeezing, the feet are together, the knees are together. We're finding that midline, right? Reaching the arms straight up to the ceiling for a full roll up. Start to lift the back of the head off of the mat and start to peel your spine off of the mat, one vertebra at a time. Easier said than done. Reach the fingers forward towards the toes as you round the spine forward. Now, make sure your spine didn't straighten out. We want to keep that curve of the spine, pulling the ribs and the waist back at the top. Roll yourself back down, curling the tailbone under. Lower back touches first, middle back, upper back, and head. Just 2 more of those, chin to chest and lift. Peel the spine up, much harder than that used to be for me before I was pregnant. And then roll your spine all the way down. Good, 1 more time, just like that. Try to keep the backs of the heels pressing into the mat as you roll your spine off of the mat. Reach the fingers towards the toes. And then round it all the way down. Lower back, middle back, upper back, and head. Beautiful. Take a breath. We're going into the abdominal series of 5. So from here, bring your knees to your chest, going into your single leg stretch. Lift your chest off of the mat. Remember, chin to chest, back of the head peels off of the mat. Look at your belly button. Place both hands on your right shin, straighten the left leg, and then switch. And switch, and switch, and switch. Good, 5 more, 5, and 4, pull, 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go right into double leg stretch. Inhale, stretch the arms above the head and the legs long. Circle the arms around, pull the knees in. Inhale to reach everything long. Exhale, circle and pull. 2 more like that. Stretch it. Circle, pull the knees into the chest. Last time, inhale. Exhale, and rest your head. Give your neck a stretch. Look one side. Look to the other side. Single straight leg stretch. So keep the knees pulled into the chest. Lift your chest off of the mat. 1 leg goes up, 1 leg goes out. Pull the top leg closer and switch. Pull the top leg closer and switch. And keep it moving. Switch. Chest stays lifted. Good. Use the strength of your leg to maybe lift the chest a little bit higher. And switch. 4, 4. And 3, 2, and 1. Keep the legs lifted, hands behind the head. Lower the legs just 6 or 7 inches. And lift. 6 or 7 inches is a very specific number. Lower the legs and lift. I'm just going to do 2 more of these. Lower and lift. 1 more time, down and up. Bend your knees. Woo! I'm definitely still building strength in my abdominals, especially my lower abdominals. Since I just had a baby, all of this is so hard for me. It's like I'm starting from scratch. Maybe you understand too if you've had a baby. All right, from here, hands behind the head. Last one, we go into crisscross. So lift the chest off of the mat. We twist, that opposite leg straightens. And then we twist, switching sides. And twist. And twist, really pull that thigh bone to the chest. And twist. And twist. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Bend your knees, rest your head. Whew. All right, come on up and let's switch over onto the stomach. We work the front of the body, let's work the back of the body. Place your hands down onto the mat. Place your forehead on top of your hands. Try to bring the legs as close together as possible. I'm going to keep mine about hip distance apart. Push your pubic bone into the mat, but pull your belly button away from the mat, staying nice and strong in the front of the body. Shoulders glide down the back, and we lift the chest, back extension. We lower the chest. We lift the chest on an inhale. Exhale to lower. 3 more like this. Inhale. And lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. 1 more time, lift and hold. Let's pulse 10 times at the top. Pulse 10. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Press back to a child's pose. Reach the arms long in front of you. If you want to make the knees nice and wide, feel free. That feels really good. Roll yourself up. And let's get into that booty work, why don't we? So I have a pillow. I've had a knee injury since I was 15 years old. That makes it really hard for me to kneel on, especially my right side. So I have a pillow for cushion. If you need a pillow for cushion, it does feel nice, but if you don't need it, you don't have to have one. I'm only going to use one on the right side. It's a little bit awkward, but I have to have it. Alrighty, so I'm on my right knee right now. What I'm going to do is place my right elbow down on the ground. My left palm of my hand stays down on the ground. From here, I'm going to slightly turn out my left leg so that my knee is pointing out to the side and not down to the floor. From here, lift the leg and lower. Nice and simple. Straight up and straight down. Shoulders are down the back. Belly button is pulling to the spine. Good. Lift and lower. Try to keep that leg nice and straight. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rainbow leg. So we lift, the leg crosses behind us and taps the floor. We lift, and the leg opens up and taps the floor. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Good. Up and tap. Up and tap. Lift and tap. Good. You should feel the burn in the booty for 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Good. The leg comes straight behind you again. From here, keep that turnout in the leg. Bring the knee towards the elbow and stretch. Good. Bend and stretch. Now we don't want to do too much crunching in the side, right? Try to keep the torso nice and long. The spine stays nice and long. 5 more like this for 5. And stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more thing, let's come down to both elbows. Go parallel with that leg. So the knee now points down to the floor. Flex the foot and bend the knee. Pulse the leg up to the ceiling. Pulse and pulse. Pulse. Push. Push. Squeeze. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down. Take a little stretchy stretch. And switch sides. I'm going to get rid of my pillow. I don't need it for the other side. And I'm going to turn to face the other way so you can see my leg. Sorry, fixing my clothes here. Pants are rolling down my belly. So, other side. So now I have my left elbow down on the floor. My right hand presses into the floor. The leg goes straight behind me. Turn out the leg so that the knee points to the side and not down to the ground. And just straight up and straight down with the leg. Up and down. Belly button pulls to the spine. You're trying to not arch the back to lift that leg, right? The work comes from the glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we lift, rainbow the leg, cross it back and tap the floor. Lift, and the leg kind of opens and taps the floor. So lift and cross, lift and open, up and over, up and over. These are very hard for me. All leg work and ab work right now. That's like my whole body basically is so hard for me right now. But like I said, I'm on a journey too. We're all on a different journey, and I'm on my postpartum journey. Let's do 4 more. Up for 4. Lift, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, lift that leg, knee to elbow. Pull it in and stretch it out. Good. For 9, 8, and breathe. 5 more. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to lower the leg to come down to my elbows. Remember, the leg now points down to the ground. The knee points to the ground. Lift the leg, flex the foot, and bend the knee, and just push and push and push, push. Make sure you're breathing. Raise the roof with that heel. 10, 9, 8, 7. Ooh, this side is harder. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch it out. Whew. That is so hard for me. Whew. But that means I'm getting something out of it. Let's lie on our backs. Last little bit. Still in the glutes, still working the booty. Arms by your side. Feet are flat on the floor with your knees bent. And let's just lift and lower the hips. Tap the floor with your booty. Up and down. Lift and lower. Whew. You should really feel this after those knee exercises. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Now lift and hold at the top. Try to keep those glutes nice and strong as you open the knees and close. Open and close. Now I know your ankles and your feet are gonna have to move a little bit, but try not to rock in the feet too much. Open and close. 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's pulse it up. Lift and lift. Squeeze, squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll your spine down. Whew, those are hard. Hug your knees to give your glutes a little break. We're not done yet. Going into glute bridges with your feet together, making it a little bit harder. I'm very tight in the front of my legs, so my hips won't go as high. If yours don't go as high, that's totally fine. If yours do, that's fine too. So roll your spine off the mat, lift your hips. Good. From here, lift the right leg. I'm just going to lower down and up 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up to the ceiling, keeping that right leg straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your foot down, roll the spine down, give it a little break, and roll the spine back up. Lift that left leg to the ceiling. I know I did this in a previous workout, but I love this exercise. I think it's so beneficial for the backs of the legs, for the hamstrings, for the glutes. 2 more. And 1. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the foot down. Roll the spine down. One more time. Hug your knees into your chest. And you can rock yourself up. Thank you so much for joining me. That's your workout for today.